I just want to say something real quick about the Asian black thing real quick. You know, a lot of times I do this anyway. Whenever I see, like, whether it's Korean, Japanese, or Vietnamese, when I see them doing anything black, I always say black culture, right? The only reason why I do that, all right, and I know you guys are smarter than this, but for some reason, a lot of times people try to play stupid when they see my videos. You know, first of all, I don't hate any one race at all. I grew up with and this is not me being some white dude trying to please people. No, I literally have friends that I've been at their house. Their parents knew my parents, Vietnamese, Cambodian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. These are people that I grew up with in Chicago on Uptown, that were my friends, that I had their back, they had my back. I grew up since I was in grade school and kindergarten. I have friends from all around the world, all walks of life. My parents never taught racial hatred, ever. Never. We never use racial slurs because we just aren't built like that. I don't even use racial slurs. I don't. But when I'm making these videos about racial shit, it's because I'm coming from a point of humanity. I'm coming from a point of people need to start giving a fuck about black humanity. Whether it's African, Afro-Cuban, whether it's Caribbean, black lives are considered nothing when it comes to the negative shit. A black kid was killed for no reason. He was running away. He was killed by a Chinese man, and he got off. So what is that saying to us? That you can just kill us and you can get off? And it's happened. George Zimmerman is still walking around. A lot of black children are being hung till this day. And no one says a word. But when you got Palestinians, you got Jewish people, you got all kinds of different people being harassed or being treated like shit, everybody wants to call on black folks to help out and march and do this. And we do that because we give a fuck about people's lives. So when I'm talking about an Asian, this video I did with an Asian marching band, they were doing black marching band shit. They're even copying black fraternities and sororities and all that. And I go, hey, you're copying black culture. I said, that's fine. I believe in cultures being shared. Of course, no duh. But I said the humanity does not match the having fun with black culture. Everybody want to dance, pop lock, sing, do this shit. But then when it comes to, there's a black kid that was shot, everybody's like, what's up with the Asian hate? Wait, you're skipping over a black child's life. A black life was taken. It's like we're fucking rodents or something. That's where I'm coming from. That is what I mean when I'm doing these videos. I love my Asian friends. I don't hate people. But we have to be realistic that there is a huge anti-black problem. Just like you got a bill signed. My Asian brothers and sisters, whatever part of Asia you from, you got an Asian hate bill. They do not have an anti-hate black people bill. In fact, I feel like they have a bill that says F black people. That is where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a good place of love and concern, because nobody speaks up for us. There are a few Asian people online, which I love them to death, that speak up for us, that really are putting their time in. There are some that are doing that. But I think there should be more of you doing that, because we are the first ones to look out for everybody else all the time. I do that for my friends. For real. I don't like anybody being bullied, being treated like shit. I don't give a fuck what nationality you are. But it has to get better. You can't enjoy this black culture as much, and then when it comes to our deaths, no one's saying a word. Everybody turns their back. But though everybody wants to sing and dance when the Knicks win a championship. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So then when I come from that, it's never about me hating. Stop skipping that. Stop going, what about the Asian hate? It's not about that. You're skipping the point. You're missing the point. And I think you're purposely doing it because there's a guilt thing there. All right? This is not me judging a whole race of people. Sometimes when we talk, we use generalizations and stuff like that. And I know it's social media, and sometimes people, but I said, yo, you know what I mean? And you know what I stand for. I'm not perfect, but you know what the I stand for. You know that. You've seen lots of my videos over the years, and you know what the I stand for. I just wanted to let y'all know.